sailing. We've got all our reefs in, 2 reefs in, because we're sailing with this Beneteau 28.
So last week, with our newly found friends, we sailed over to Brightlingsea for the first time. This week, we leave Brightlingsea and heading south again, this time back down the Crouch to Burnham. If you watched last week's film, you'll know that we failed to film the point at which we'd rafted up at Brightlingsea because the batteries in the camera had gone flat. But this week, we failed to film the point at which we left from rafting up because I forgot to switch the cameras on. But this is what happened very soon afterwards.
We're just leaving Brightlingsea. Ian's had to reverse out of that little channel, and here we go. I guess you have to keep that those things in line when you leave, do you?
I don't know if this is it, but our friends advised us that there was a fishing boat or something that sunk on the approach to Brightlingsea, and that there was a big yellow thing marking it. That's a big yellow thing. We'll cross on top of it. So if you're coming into Brightlingsea, keep an eye out for that, but to be honest, it's outside the channel, so you're not likely to hit it unless you're doing something silly.
Going out to service the wind turbines. Is this going to be a wave in a minute?
Yeah, apparently the front of the boat opens up and kind of grabs onto the post, so the boat hooks itself onto the post of the wind turbine.
Now I've got a big wave.
Oh, it's not that bad, is it?
Well,
About 3 more and then you can relax.
not really, is it? Alright, Winnie! Hold on, baby! Oh.
Okay, it's going to start calming down now.
Well, my darling. Really? What was that? It's actually not that warm. I don't know what time it is. 7:30, something like that. Actually, I should have logged that. Yeah, about 7:30. Need to go and write the log up. That's a good point. Izzy's snug as a bug, aren't you? Izzy's snug as a bug. And now Winnie has decided that Mummy's lap is again the best place to be.
And we've pulled the sails up, but there's not that much wind. Well, there's 10 knots, but it doesn't feel like it here in the lee, and we're pushing the tide all the way out to the spitway, so we're going to motor sail out across the spitway, from which point we should pretty much pick up the incoming tide, and we can then just drift along into the Crouch and to Burnham. The wind's picked up and changed direction, which is great because we can turn the engine off, but not so good if you're colouring, is it?
We were colouring, now look! And we were flat a minute ago.
I'm holding on to my boat.
I'm trying to keep the dog and Izzy from falling off, but now I don't know where to
Might be a good time to switch sides.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've got sails to adjust. It's going lovely. We're on the way out to the spitway. The scary shallow bit, although tide's coming in, it's up a bit, so it won't be that scary this time. And then we'll have a nice downwind sail into the Crouch. As I was saying yesterday, or was it the day before, if there's a buoy on the water anywhere, your boat just seems to find it. We're miles from anything. And there's that. And of course I've had it on wind navigation or whatever, and it's literally sailed us on the direct course to lake.
We don't know what hazard is.
Yeah.
We don't actually know what the hazard is, and we've got really close to it.
Tie it off in, we'll be fine.
We hope. So it looks like on the chart.
We're all excited because we've just seen a porpoise or a dolphin. Sounds more exciting when you say dolphin. And now we can't see one.
That's what it looks like. This. So we've got, oops, that's a sandbank and that's a sandbank. And our next boy is here. That's the dog. Don't you lose our navigation, Winifred. Maybe your nose. To that. I'm going to get us hopefully through the spitway, and then I'm going to go back down and play with Izzy. She's been a really good girl. She had our YouTube for about an hour. We started off playing and colouring, and then it got too leany, so she gave up. That boat's sailing along with all his fenders out.
Yeah, let the jib off a little bit.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. What is it? Is it a flare? It's a flare, isn't
No,
it?
it's too big and bright for flare. It's like
I can't go that one.
an explosion of some
Well,
sort.
we were just merrily sailing along when we saw a massive ball of water. No, a massive ball of fire on the water, and it's gone out. But I think we're near the firing range of the MOD. So I think it's that. Hopefully, not a flare. I saw a dolphin jump out the water.
I didn't see that.
She didn't see that either. So now she's wearing my polarised lenses to see if she can see any more dolphins. Because Daddy and I have seen them twice now on this journey. We've had to rig a preventer up because we are literally dead downwind.
They're almost in the river. I see land.
Yep, she sees land. See? Those glasses are working already.
Sun's come out. We're cruising down the approaches to the crouch. Just following the line of buoys. Kind of by the lee. Should really jibe, but I've put a preventer out and then boom down. I can't be bothered to undo it all and shift it all around with the pole out. So it's quite pleasant. Sun's actually come out. Izzy's actually going to get changed out of her pyjamas. Seeing as it's now, I don't know, 10 o'clock, something like that. So we're making our way to Burnham. It's quite relaxing. Although it's a horrible motion as you get when you go dead downwind with this sort of following sea. It's just rocking backwards and forwards and not very nice down below.
They keep like setting these bombs, but they literally burn on fire.
There's always something going on the crouch. There's one coming straight towards you, so I might have to put the camera down and push some buttons on the alternator.
It's been a really good sail. We left at 7:30 and it's about 12:10 now. So that's not taken us long, has it? Seeing as we had to go all the way out to the Spitway and then the Whittaker, and then you start picking up the Channel boys. So there you go.
Daddy's just wearing shorts and t-shirts like ever, but Mummy's now decided. So we're going to go and get an ice cream, aren't we?
Yeah.
I'm going to the charity shop.
Yeah. No one's been more excited about going to a charity
Well, last year we found Ruckus, which we've played a lot, so fingers crossed.
We're maybe going to go to
Come on then, off you go.
I can't do any more because I'm wearing a dress. Go on then. Straight arms and then under the head. Tuck your legs. That's it. Well done.
No, I haven't.
So of course we have to try this again. Well done, Izzy touched the ground this year. You said stop. Yeah, good girl. Izzy! Oh, good landing. So Izzy and Daddy have just had their ice cream.
Well, just got
What flavour did you get, Iz?
bubblegum and marshmallow.
And Daddy?
Rum and raisin.
Even though Daddy's meant to be dairy free and alcohol free.
I'm on holiday.
Mummy didn't have one.
Try mine.
Well, that's why I didn't have one, because I didn't want to know if yours. Aren't you hungry?
A little bit. This is a special swing, this, where there's 5 of them, all in a circle, and they all swing together and bang legs. It's quite good fun if you like swings.